Hello everybody, Neil here from the Four Corners, and welcome to the final and biggest Ninjago Island set review. We have 71748, the Catamaran Sea Battle, with 780 pieces. The context or the story of the set is actually pretty interesting. The ninja come in riding on two of the red-styled catamarans. Insane rides, this one, not included in this set. Then so far we've seen two of the bad guy catamarans. As far as I've seen, it's not particular to Chief Mamatis. Any keeper can drive it, and I really like that. For so much seasons, we've been getting specific bad guy things. We get the main bad guy's base and the main bad guy's dragon. And I really like how this is a general vehicle for all the keepers. The bad guys, we've seen these a lot before. We have the usual Rumble Keeper. He is pretty common, but that doesn't make him less cool. He has a pretty cool shield there, white spear, and then that's how he looks in the back. Again, I've said this a lot of times before, but the keepers are transparent in the show, but not transparent in the Lego set form, because Lego's not able to do that. But still, they capture the essence of the keeper bad guys pretty well. This is our Thunder Keeper, and he's wielding a pretty long scythe. His mask isn't as fresh as they make it look on the box art, but I feel like that makes it look more realistic. That's how he looks from the back, and then with this mask off, he usually has that huge smile of his. You do get the main leader of the keepers in this set, Chief Mamatis, with his cool looking spear, awesome headdress. One face is kind of just talking to one of his generals, and the other is screaming at his generals. Let me lift that cape up so that you can see the back print. Oops, accidentally knocked him off the stand. Here's Island J with a different style of flail. Let me take that off so that you can look at the torso a bit better. His eyebrows do get blocked by his headband. That's how it looks with his headband off. See, you can barely see the orange of his eyebrows. His usual back face print is the usual one we've been getting ever since the Ninjago movie, and that's how his back print looks with the armor off. Zane here is looking very shiny with this titanium hairpiece, which is fairly new for this year. He's also wielding a bow and arrow, and that's how he looks from the back. Then how that back print looks with his quiver off. I really like the little bit of blue that they're using over there. The main hero of the set, since he's the one piloting the good guy Catamaran, is Kai with his mini swords. We've seen him a lot before. Love that headband piece, and I think it might be just the same height or a little bit shorter than Kai's original Ninjago movie based hairpiece. From the back, you can really start to see how tall these island minifigures tend to be. They are one of the tallest Ninjago suits, since they have the piece at the top, they have the armor piece, and also one extra armor piece like bandana in the middle of their neck, making them pretty tall. As usual, that's how the back torso looks with the armor off. It's really a shame that these are being hidden by the armor piece. I really wish there was a way to show that and have the armor piece on. Starting off the main builds, we have the smallest catamaran, but it's arguably the most fun one. It's mainly because it has this main feature where all I do is press this lever from the back, and those jets end up going to the side. While we're here, let me show you these flippers, or these boosters that Kai has. It's not completely powered by wind, and the sail is able to be articulated back and forth. This is the best way, or how the box art intends you to do that. Again, let me show you that feature from the front. That just comes out. It makes the whole build look 10 times bigger. This is how it looks like this. Okay, pretty small, pretty cute little build. But then when I do this, it turns into something that is pretty big, and it looks like you're getting more value for your money. There is a console piece right here. It's a sticker this time. And then these stickers line up when you use the feature. So I'm gonna use the feature right now. There, those lines come up. That's pretty cool, or else you'll just see these Technic beams looking pretty ugly. There's also a spring-loaded missile on both sides. I just shoot that. I love spring-loaded missiles. They're my favorite type of Ninjago shooters, and if a set has spring-loaded missiles, it's already half of a success. If you want to put a pilot in, it does take a little bit of posing. So I have Kai right here. Let me put his hands like that. Let me bring it close. And I can put him right here. You can't put his sword on while he's here, because then his armor piece will hit that. That is pretty cool. I really wish you had space for more ninja, since in the show they do have a lot of space for at least 3 people per one of these boats, but I guess Lego can only do so much with space here. One last thing is that's how the sail looks from the other side, without these sails full colors showing on and the Technic beams exposed. It looks pretty cool. I like how this side looks more mechanical and this side looks more colorful and flashy. Coming over to the bad guy Catamaran, we have a lot of features to talk about, so let's go from left to right. let's start off with the mini boat. You're able to take these off, and you can actually take them off from both sides, and they're reversible. You can take this one. Oops, the dolphin fin got taken off, but I can put the one on the right here, and I can put this one here. So they're reversible, which I like, since you don't have to be very specific about it. But this boat by itself has 2 shooters, and the barrel has a little bit of a surprise in it. Let me show you what's inside. There's a gem. I don't think the camera is showing you, but yes, it's showing a little bit. Let me put that in my hand. You get a purple gem. You can imagine that this is the power core, since the Catamaran is powered by purple lightning, so you can imagine this is some sort of core. Now let's get over to the main thing. So once these boats are off, you can flip these down. That looks more complete. Looks like its own little boat. But for the sake of showing you the rest of the features, I'm gonna put it back so that you can see how everything looks when you're activating those features. These things, this one isn't popping on. Okay, that's in. Oh, by the way, this one is a jail cell. They tell you to put J in there, which is mean, but it is connected to the story like that. I can put them in there. Let's leave a J in there for the rest of the review. These are spring-loaded missiles, one on both sides. They shoot just like that. No hidden way to activate these, it's just by a finger. Rudder in the back, although this doesn't look like it's gonna touch the water. It's cool for aesthetic. And then if I push this right here, see, that connects to a clip, which pushes the front. So I'm gonna push it, and that's gonna attack somebody in the front. I have seen a clip from season 14 where this feature is very important, so that's pretty cool to get. The main sail is able to be articulated back, forth, side to side. That's cool, although kinda useless. The seating area is very compact here. You can lift this thing, it's very sturdy. You don't have to be scared. But you know, Chief Mattis can barely fit without whacking his hat on the sail. See, it's already bending. I have to hose him back just a bit. But that's why the sail is able to be posed forward, so that Chief Mattis can fit there. I really wish there was more seating though, because I don't want to pose the sail every time I want to put Chief Mattis in there. The really cool thing about this set is these lightning boosters. I really like that. So far, this feels like a primitive boat, but when you get to the back, you know this is powered by lightning and it's going really fast. I love that, and it makes the whole set a lot more fun. But with that, that does wrap up the builds. Let's look at the final thoughts and then wrap up the island wave of sets. In the end, I was always the most excited to get this set out of all of the island sets because this had the most features and it seemed so exciting. The boat concept in general, I was a little bit scared of since Ninjago boats have been a little boring to play with in the past, especially the Katana V11 from way back when. And that was a really cool looking set, but it was really boring to play around with. This set is very fun. I can imagine people just riding the waves with Guy's Catamaran and chasing them down with the bad guy Catamaran. This is really, really, really fun. Thank you for watching a review on the Catamaran Sea Battle, and as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.